Surgery for cancer was around 70,000.
I know a lot of people avoid the doctor because of that.
I think it was $35,000 a year. I would either not have insurance or I would have had to keep working.
악명 높은 미국의 병원비. 대체 미국인들은 이 말도 안 되는 비용을 어떻게 감당하고 있을까요?
I once was suffering from extreme dehydration that my friend had to take me to the hospital. The bill came out to be like $1,500 and I wasn't even there overnight. That's rent. Like, I don't think I realized that a procedure that minimal, thank God I didn't call the ambulance because that would have been an additional $500 on top of it. That was like crazy from a personal standpoint.
I was in hospital for a C-section for twins, and that was in the hundreds of thousands.
We went for a treatment for him about 3 years ago, and as part of my copay, I had to pay $2,000 when he had the treatment. So I think the hospital got something like $20,000 or $30,000 for the operation, and they still wanted another $4,000. I mean, why is it so expensive? I don't know.
I think a lot of people kind of know, but it's always still shocking to see how high they are.
We found out when we got the bill. We didn't really know exactly what was going to be covered.
I know people that have had babies and they're always very surprised after their stay in the hospital how expensive it is. I know a lot of people avoid the doctor because of that.
Yes, I have, because I know a copay is still expensive. And even like mental health treatment, I know the insurance is supposed to cover that as well. But yeah, I've hesitated, I will admit.
6 years ago, I had stage 4 cancer. So it involved a lot of different doctors and surgeries, radiation, chemo. Surgery for cancer was around 70,000. Just the surgery. It's one of the best insurances I have. It's with my work, but it has really great coverage, and it covered, 95% of my treatments.
I thought it wasn't so wonderful when I go to the doctor. I have a lot of copays, but I'm able to pick whatever doctor I want to go to. Most doctors accept the type of insurance I have. Everybody who has insurance, you don't know how good it is or bad it is until you get sick. And then when you go to the hospital, you might have to pay $10,000 right.
Even with insurance, I've had medical procedures that was thousands of dollars. It's just expensive to live right now. It's expensive to get sick. Your health should be the most important thing that you're focused on, not being able to pay for your health.
치료비 걱정은 응급 상황에서도 예외가 아니었습니다.
Recently went to the emergency room. I was thinking about it just because of the cost of the ambulance to pick you up and then to take you and everything, like the cost in total.
The ambulance per se, it shouldn't cost that much to just get picked up and go to the hospital. And any form of treatment, mental health, physical, I think it costs too much. Americans are struggling. We can't really afford anything, especially in this city.
Definitely depends on their job. Unfortunately, it depends on your line of work, how well the company provides insurance. So unfortunately, a lot of people don't have the right insurance that they should have. It would definitely be different if I had to pay for it myself. It's very expensive, yeah. It's not very accessible.
Yeah, I think that's all true. One of the best benefits that you can get is an employer who gives you health insurance, because most people can't even afford half-decent insurance here. A lot of people choose not to have any insurance because they can't afford it. So they just come to the hospital if they have an emergency, they go to the emergency room and get taken care of like that. So I know that people that I worked with who couldn't afford to retire because they would lose their insurance. So you have to keep working to keep your insurance. Yeah, it's a big mess here with the insurance. My sister, her and her husband pay outrageous money for their insurance because they're privately employed, so they have to cover all their own bills. My son had a liver transplant, and he's 20. I was a liver donor. As he gets older, he's only allowed to be on my insurance until he's 26. So after that time, he's going to have to get his own insurance. And with a medical condition like that, I don't know how he's going to pay for that unless he's able to get a job that has good insurance.
I'm trying to even think about that now, like where will I retire, what kind of coverage I would be able to keep having. That would make a big difference.
If I had to pay for my own insurance, I think it was $35,000 a year. I would either not have insurance or I would have had to keep working. So I'm retired. I got to keep my insurance when I retired. But I was working with someone who was going to retire, and he couldn't because he would have paid $35,000 for him and his wife to be insured.
직장보험의 평균 보험료는 연간 약 27,000달러, 한화로 약 3,700만 원입니다. 대부분은 회사가 대신 내줍니다. 그래서 직장을 잃는다는 건 보험을 잃는다는 뜻이죠. 이들에게 건강보험은 단순히 치료비의 문제가 아니라 인생이 달린 문제입니다. 여러분의 병원비나 보험에 관련한 경험을 댓글로 남겨주세요.